What's happening, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Dumb Funny Pod, where I invite on my dumb friends and we talk about funny shit. You know what I'm saying? And today we got a special person in here today. All right, I'm glad that I get to finally meet you in person. This is because I've heard about you through our friends, and I've heard your voice and I've heard your music, and you're great. Okay,
This
is straight out of South Carolina.
South Kakalaki.
Still stays on the farm she grew up on.
Something like that.
Something like that. Fresh from American Idol. This is Mariah Faith.
Hey, y'all.
How you doing today?
I'm doing so good. How are you doing?
That's good. Hey, I'm glad. We got the family here, like right in the back.
I know, they're like sitting on the couch.
So they're just like the best support team ever. And we got good vibes like always.
You already know.
Like always. All right,
all
cool.
The time.
So you know how we get. We start out with a drip check. Let me know what the Mariah Faith drip is talking about.
All right, so today I'm rocking some pants from Good Vibes Myrtle Beach. That's my go-to. They have the best like hippie beach clothing, which is kind of my vibe, you know what I'm saying? And then my shirt is from Ross, you know what I'm saying? A little quick $7.99. Gotta love it, plain and simple.
Go ahead.
And bracelets from my little sister.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yep. And
how old is your little sister?
She is 8, which is insane. We have the same birthday.
Oh, really?
15 years apart, same day, 20 minutes apart.
What's the day?
January 10th.
January 10th? Capricorns.
Capricorn.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm a Capricorn too.
No way.
Yes.
Let's go.
December 26th, so I'm a day after Christmas.
Okay, well that's good because usually like January Capricorns don't get along with January Capricorns to get along with December Capricorns.
Yes, because we balance each other out.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all the crazy ones.
Listen.
Y'all the crazy ones.
I'm grounded these days. I keep it boxed up. You
know? We like to hear. Do you know your whole entire astrology and everything? Like your moon and your rising?
No, not off the top of my brain.
Okay.
I actually did like the journal work for it one time. I had a friend who I used to work with back in the day, and she mapped it all out for me, that kind of thing. Mm-hmm. I honestly forgot. I think my rising is a Leo.
Okay.
I do think that because I was like, that makes a lot of sense. I can be pretty like bossy just a little bit.
Yeah.
But not in a mean way, which I feel like the Capricorn levels that out. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, because Capricorns are very calm and they're very mature.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like we can be crazy, but we do it in like the mature way. You know what I'm saying?
Mature way. We just cut people off.
You know? Exactly. And that's the best form though of like revenge. Because what are you going to say to someone who will not speak to you?
Exactly.
That's hurt. That's hurt.
My favorite thing to do is just block. Like I'll start the argument. Wait for them to say something and then hit that button. So then all of them turn green. All the text messages turn. I'm petty.
I got a good story about that, to be honest. I was talking to this boy while I was on Idol. Uh-huh. And we were getting into a little argument. He sent me a text or whatever. I saw how my name was saved and I was like, blocked. Didn't even respond. He had to call my mom. I was like, oh.
What did mama say?
It just felt it felt empowering, honestly. I think that was the first time I really did like no communication, like just irritated, like, you know what, I'm growing.
Yeah.
And let's get it, you know. But yeah, that was the first time I did it. It was worth it. Mama said, you know what you did, you know,
That's what I'm talking about, mama. That's what I'm talking about, mama. Put him in his place.
Me and mom are very real with each other, and if she felt like I was wrong, she would have held me accountable. Like she definitely does that. And she blocked him too.
Hey, and it's good to have people like that in your corner. Mama, what's your zodiac? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Watch out. Watch out.
No, even worse, my sister's a Gemini, my older sister.
Oh Lord, wow.
Oof. Yeah.
All right, so you have an older sister too. So wait, how big is your family?
Okay, so I have an older sister named Miranda. How old is Miranda now? 28? She'll be 29. 29. Oh my God. Okay, sorry. That was a moment of realization here. We're getting old.
Yeah.
She'll be 30 on her birthday.
Okay.
And I'm 23. And then I have a little sister who's born on the same day as me that we have different daddies. You know what I'm saying? But we love him. He raised me. That's who's on my little chain.
Okay, yeah.
And so I have 2 step siblings as well, Madison and Jonathan. They're in their 30s and they have kids and babies. They actually live in Baltimore.
Okay.
But we try to communicate every now and then, and keep up, you know what I'm saying? They're pretty grown and all that. And then I have a younger brother as well named Caden, who was my cousin, but he lives with us and we took custody of him when he was like 7 or 8. So yeah, we're packed in there.
Yeah, y'all a big family. Big happy family. Okay. All right, so wait, let's finish up the drip check. It's because you referenced the chain. So the chain is for your stepdad, right?
Yep. Okay. It's my stepdad and my little sister on there.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And then I got this little cool thing from my friend Stormy Simon for my birthday this year. I just haven't been able to like take it off. It's so cute. Hey. And it like matches, you know what I'm saying? I'm a mismatchy person anyways. I think it just go with the vibe. So
you mix silver with gold?
Yeah, like my rings are silver.
Yeah.
This one's actually from Josh, my manager.
Shout out to Josh.
Cute. Gotta love it. Because he's always wearing his little watches and stuff. I was like, well, what about me?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Where's my little,
What's up with the
And
bling?
so for my birthday, he got me my little gypsy set on, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, show that off to the cameras, because that got that joint's sparkly right there.
I ain't married or nothing. I'm single, though. Don't get it.
White gold, yeah.
It's white gold. White gold.
Pop it off.
That is funny, yeah.
Yes, okay. Drift out. You feel what I'm saying?
All right, what about you? Come on.
All right.
Where'd you get all this from?
I got this from a Nordstrom rack. I'm not sure what the brand is.
It says Union.
Union. So I'm assuming that's the brand right there. Yeah. So I had to put this on is because, like I said, we're in Nashville. I got to look a little bit cowboy, a little bit city at the same time. So got this right here. I think I spent like $75 on it. It's not that bad.
That's not bad.
But not that bad. You feel what I'm saying? Got the chains on right now. Got David Yerman right here. Shout out to David Yerman right there. Ropey. You feel what I'm saying? And then I got this on set. This is like from H&M or something right here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of something. The David Yerman was expensive. It was like $750. And then this was just like $25. So,
gotta love it. Mix and match.
Exactly. Mix and match.
If it flows, it goes. You know what I'm saying? Just throw it on, man.
That's exactly how you gotta be. Just go with the punches. Go with the vibes.
You know what I'm saying?
You feel me?
Yes.
We got on the Dockies right now. I'm repping the Docks. I don't know if the camera can see that, but
they are fly.
The Chelseas.
They're almost
Chelsea
like
Docks.
cowboy docks. That's pretty cool.
Exactly.
Did you see? I think they come out with some of them with they had like designs on them.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm about to be in my cowboy era then.
Listen, I'll put you on to some cowboy boots. Don't underestimate. I got some fly ones with me here, actually. I spend most of my money, like my outfit would be like mediocre and my boots would be fly as hell.
And I heard y'all be dropping a bag on cowboy boots. Like a bag, like a big bag.
I need to get sponsored by somebody. Please, I'm begging. I will save up for 3 months, like have my eyes set on a pair of boots and be like, one day I'm going to cave and I'm just going to buy them. I'm going to be like, financially not good to myself and go spend $500 on some Lane boots. Whew. But they're so worth it. They last forever. They're never going to get messed up. And if they do, you take them up to the boot shop and you just...
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. All right. Cool. And then, I just got on the regular black jeans, you feel what I'm saying? Something
got your little chain, too.
Biker chain. It's biker chain season.
Yes.
So we always got to keep a biker chain on.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right, cool. So let's start out with, how'd you get into this music stuff? Like, were you like one of those kids, like you were young and like the voice just came out of nowhere?
Kinda, yeah. I would say so. So like, my family, we love music. Mm-hmm. Like, our house was full of music all the time. Like, me and my mom would go take car rides just to listen to, like, the songs we want to listen to and be able to, like, bop it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And so, I sang in church growing up all the time and that kind of thing. And then it was something that I just could not let go of singing. It was every time I moved somewhere, because we moved a couple of times within my life, I was, like, finding my way to it, like, always trying to get back to the music. So, my mom met my stepdad. Actually, you're talking about him. Mm-hmm. And he honestly was the person that was like, you're little, you like think you got a little something, but your parents tell you you're good, and you're just like, okay, mom, whatever. But then he kind of came in from like an outside perspective and was like, no, you're actually really good, and there is jobs for this. Like it could be a career.
Oh, yeah.
So he kind of took initiative, moved us to South Carolina. My aunt was like a dance teacher there. Mm-hmm. And her dance studio had, like, vocal lessons and a show choir. So then it started getting, like, for real. You know what I'm saying? I was doing show choir and dancing and stuff and, like, taking a little bit of vocal lessons. But I honestly didn't last long doing that because I was, like, I don't know. I don't want to sing, like, how they were teaching me, like, I appreciate learning the proper way to sing, but then you get to a point where you're just singing like Disney songs with your little coach, and I'm like, okay, like I'm done with the lessons. I think I can do it now. And so kind of switched to more just vocal coaching, just having someone be like, this is okay and this is not. Back in the day, that's when I was in like high school, and that would be like my choir teacher in show choir in high school until 10th grade. Like, not just like show choir, like we're standing up there like singing. Like, our high school was known for the show choir because we were like more known than the football team. Like, they spent more money.
Oh, wow. So it was like that.
Serious. It was serious.
Okay.
Like, we traveled doing competitions to New York, and we did like a Disney competition. Real.
Wait, what was your high school?
Carolina Forest High School.
Okay. All right. Word.
Like, when we lived in Conway, and I drove like 40 minutes with traffic every morning to go to that school because they had the best program.
Wow. So it was like that. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to sing. I'm going to figure it out. One day it's going to come to me. And then I was, I took a little break. I went to a different school to do a trade, and I did cosmetology. So I was doing hair and stuff. And then I graduated, and I was doing gigs on the weekend with a funk band, which was so fun, actually. And, just because like I said, I was always trying to find it. I had a piano. I was always singing at home. I would try to post videos. I pretty much every year since I was old enough tried to send a video or something to like Idol and The Voice and whoever. I was like, I'm trying to get up in there. Like, why not? I feel like I can sing. I've been doing it. It's just something I'm really passionate about. Then in the funk band, kind of hopping around, just doing like bar gigs and little stuff around town after work. And I was working 2 jobs, doing hair and working at a restaurant. And then
he was grinding.
Listen, and then
he was getting it in.
I was trying, and then I did switch to just doing hair. I was a little less busy, and then I was drinking a lot, really off the rocker, which and the bar gigs and stuff don't help with that. Yeah, it's
because you get the free drinks and everything. And then you was working, were you a bartender or were you a server?
I was a server.
You were a server, but they were sneaking you free drinks and everything, right?
You know what I'm saying? Possibly.
I know. Yeah, I know how it is. Yes.
Yeah, and so it was just like an unhealthy kind of way I was in. And then I took a break from work and everything. I got sober. Like, I'm California sober, but and it just felt like everything just kind of started falling into place. It was the craziest thing. Like, okay, it's like you almost needed to go through like all these weird little things so that you could get pushed to be like mentally prepared. Like, you've been through it. You can push through whatever now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And so then it just happened. I sent my video that year, and they were like, last year.
That was last year, right? Yeah, that was last year. Oh,
last year, man.
That's awesome. So how long were you sober before you sent the video in?
Like 6 to 8 months.
6 to 8 months.
6 to 8 months. About February to, I don't think we can say those dates or whatever, but about 6 to 7 months.
Okay, that's cool. That's super duper cool. And then so how did that influence the journey of you, like the way that you write your music? How did that grow that? You know what I'm saying?
So before Idol, honestly, in my brain, I was thinking that doing the bar gigs and stuff was my only option. It was extremely unrealistic for me to be an artist. I, of course, had wrote little things in notebooks and tried to pan it out on the piano. But I never really recorded my own song. I had never been in a studio. I had never, I sang with the band, but I never did my own songs with the band. I was covering and that kind of thing. And so then I get put in a room with people who they have their own music out, and they have management, and they have this and that. I'm like, oh man, I wish I would have known how to do this stuff before I got here and da-da-da-da. But, I'm almost happy it didn't, because I learned so much about the business. So now I'm about to release my first ever single, but I feel sure of it and of the plan that I have, because I got to sit back and see other people release their music and ask them the questions and, just be in the rooms and try to get as much information as possible, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. So then it's how does it feel stepping into American Idol and you don't have all the things together? Like you don't have a song you're pushing. You don't have. I was looking at just some highlights from your show earlier today, and there's some people who walk in with all these industry connections and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Does that ever like intimidate you, or did you like? I know who I am. I know I can step up.
Yeah, I felt very much like whatever this does for me is what is meant for me. Whether it's a whole lot or a whole little or somewhere in the middle, that means that I was only meant to be there for a certain amount of time. That's what the universe had planned for me, kind of thing. And so, you know, I felt like people were going to watch it, and the ones who wanted to keep following me, they did, and they keep up, and I appreciate that, and I couldn't be more grateful. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's intimidating, of course, to some extent when you're actually there in person. But it's like when I went home and thought about it, I was like, these people were going to follow me whether this person was here or not. They were going to like me or not like me, whether there's someone better than me or with music out. Like, everyone's going to have their opinion no matter what.
Facts.
So I might as well just love the ones that love me back.
You
know?
Like, okay, I love that.
That kind of thing.
Oh, I love to hear that. I love to hear that so much. So did you always knew you wanted to do country music?
Pretty much. Mm-hmm. Yeah, something always just, when I would go to write something, I would always say, like, I would go on YouTube. This is how in 2020 during COVID.
Okay.
I had a
walk
friend.
Me through it?
Yeah, walk you through it. I had a friend. He goes by Kai Black, and he makes R&B music. And we worked at the Fudgery together. And
Wait. You worked at the what?
No.
Oh, no. All right, now you got to sing it. All right, first off, what is the Fudgery?
It's like a candy shop, dude. Like, you make fudge, and I'm for real. Like, you ever seen the blocks of fudge, like the little bricks of fudge? Like at the boardwalk, and they make candy, like candy apples and like chocolate-covered pretzels, and I didn't make it. I would not do it.
So
but
what were you doing
I was a
there?
cashier.
You was a cashier, okay.
And if you work there, it's mandatory you sing. Like, to get my application, I had to sing first. I was so embarrassed.
All right, wait, let's hear it. We got to hear it now. We got to hear the Fudgery song.
So, like, okay, let me get a little. Isn't fudge lovely? Isn't fudge wonderful? Isn't fudge tasty? I eat it as a little child. Who would have thought that I would be making fudge at the Fudgery? Ooh. Isn't fudge lovely, made from love?
Boom. Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Oh, turn it up. What? It make me want. I don't even like chocolate. I want to get fudge now.
They got different flavors. They got vanilla. They got Oreo. You know what I'm saying? I go in there every now and then. I'm like, I used to work here. If I spit a bar, will y'all give me some free like chocolate peanut butter? And they'll do it sometimes. You know?
Oh, man. All right. So, okay. So that was like your first. When did you have that job?
When I was in high school doing show choir, because they only needed me there a couple hours, and I had to do 3-hour show choir rehearsals 2 days a week, so I had to like fit it in. And my dad had me like doing MMA on the weekends, on Saturdays.
Oh, so you can throw them hands too?
You know what I'm saying? I'm dead.
Hey, don't fight
I'm
me.
like unnecessarily like, I don't know, I'll just be strong sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, especially if I get mad, you know how you just get like that strength
You get that strength?
you?
Yeah, mad strength? Oh, yeah. Don't body slam me, please.
No. I'm grown. I healed.
Okay. So what was the first song that made you fall in love with music?
Oh, snap.
And do you remember like how old you were?
Okay, definitely way back. There's a couple.
Okay.
But I can name them for you.
Mm-hmm.
So one was Rascal Flatts. My mom was so into Rascal Flatts. And it was Yes I Do by Rascal Flatts. I love that one. It has like a reggae beat, but it's a country song. Mm-hmm. And I was like, that is like so flavorful. And I want to sing music like that.
Ooh,
like,
okay.
It's country, but it's different. And like, it starts with a little, you know what I'm saying? It's so good. And then Mariah Carey's Circles.
Of course.
Got me running around in circles. Listen. We went to town on the Emancipation of Mimi. Like, yeah. I loved Mariah Carey and Kelly Clarkson, Because of You. that song specifically.
Okay.
Because I think that honestly was the first time I heard like a female talk about like daddy issues, to be real with you, you know? But yeah, like sing about it and like be like, yeah, like this is a thing that happens. It's normal. Like it made me feel a little bit normal about like my childhood and stuff and like that. And so that was also an inspiration to me to be like, when I make music, I want people to have that same feeling I had like when I heard that song by Kelly Clarkson, like that kind of thing. Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful.
So I have a couple little, it's all over the place. I love Janis Joplin. The first time I heard Piece of Your Heart. Oh my God. I was like, I love her. Oh my gosh. Stevie Nicks, Silver Springs. Like she is singing about her man who cheated on her, who's the guitar player.
Oh, damn.
He's forced to play a song.
Damn.
While she's singing, talking about, you'll never get away from the sound of the woman that loves you. Like, no, she did not have to do him like that.
That's
Stevie,
very dirty for real.
Yeah, but yeah, I just love like songs that had like the realism in it, and then like vocally challenging. Like I always was like, oh my gosh, like I want to sing like that. Like the Mariah Carey song, for instance, like she just sounds hurt, you know, like it gets, I got chills just saying it.
You always get chills from Mariah because she has those notes. She has that one note she can hit, and oh my God.
That little bird note, don't play. I be sounding like a train horn trying to do it.
Oh Lord.
It's
damn.
so, yeah. But yeah, it's just, yeah, I like stuff with texture to it. I feel like heard really flavorful stuff and loved it. And then Chris Stapleton, when I started hearing his stuff, first, of course, was Tennessee Whiskey. Yeah. I heard that, and then I just deep dived and was like, oh my gosh, like this is that soulful sound, but he's got this country beat behind it. Like that's nuts. I freaking love it. He has some dope stuff even before he was really country. He did like rock and bluegrass, and it is so just refreshing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm like, I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
Like, I want to do that. I want to do a little bit of everything, you know?
That's cool. That's cool. I see you have a real good like storyteller vibe to you.
Thank you.
You love very graceful, and you're also an amazing storyteller as a person, even talking to you right now.
Thank you.
So it's cool to see, like, I always like to talk about, especially creatives and whatever the field they're in, when you break down the layers of what they grew up on and what they like, you can see the sprinkles of the people that you love within your own music.
Totally.
And then you just completely perfected your craft and mixed all those together, but not only did that, made your own voice and made what stood out to you.
Right.
Yes, that's super duper commendable.
Thank you.
Yeah. So then, all right, let's talk about the single coming up. Let's talk about that. And let's talk about how it feels you getting to this point. You said you're what, 22?
23.
23. You getting to this point where you're finally releasing your first song.
Like, oh my gosh.
Yes.
It's really so like fulfilling, I guess, you know, especially after the year I've had, like, being on Idol and being surrounded by people who I felt like even younger than me were just further than me. But the truth is, like, it's not that they're further than me. It's that my journey is different than theirs, or whoever I've met along the way. You know, I've always just been like, why does it feel like it's not happening for me? And now I'm like, it almost is just like divine timing kind of thing. Like I've just made the most amazing connections after and during Idol, and really have like just met with people who've inspired me so much and helped me find a way to put it into music. Yeah. And so this first single, I was chatting with someone and we were, you know, in a session, and I actually think I stopped us and I was like, this doesn't feel like it applies to me. This is my first time really writing with someone else, like officially in a session too. Yeah. And this single in specific, it was after Idol, I got off. And I was just like, this just doesn't feel like real to me. And like, I'm not going to sing something that's
not real
to me. You know, like I want something real. And I really want to tell my story, because everybody always, it's the first thing they want to ask me, like, where did you come from, you preacher? You know what I mean? Like, and I get it. Like, I have a strong appearance. I'm not a very shy person. Yeah. I'm not overly confident. I'm not egotistical.
That's the Capricorn in you, though. We come off very strong in our opinions, and we exude this confidence because we just understand who we are as a person.
And for me, a lot of people who are secure, then they welcome that. But then sometimes you got to kind of boogie your way into people and be like, come on, man. You know
yeah. Especially with the insecurities that are around this industry, to be specific, entertainment industry.
Totally.
So, yeah.
But yeah, so we were chatting. I was kind of like, I really want to tell this part of my story that I didn't talk about a lot, like when I had the platform. Well, I still have a little bit of a platform, but the platform of TV, like my journey with addiction and sobriety and drinking, which, really for me it was just drinking, and I quit cold turkey. I feel like it changed my life so much, but you hear little things about it. And like I said, I wanted to be like that Kelly Clarkson vibe, like, like other people have been through this. And so for me, this is kind of a song about me breaking my generational trauma of they always tell you, well, addiction runs in your DNA. You're going to end up just like this person and da-da-da-da.
That's such a closed-minded thing. That's just people not taking accountability for their actions. Because you can turn it on its head and use your own individual.
Right. And then there's people in this world that may not have that person to tell them, like, that is not true. You don't have to be that. You know what I mean? Because you feel that. A part of you feels that, words are real. And like, I know there was times in my life where I was like, oh shit, dude, I really am being like a person I never wanted. Like, why am I doing this to myself? I'm never going to be able to break this. This is me forever. Kind of, you feel that way when you're in that moment, And so like for me, I was like, well, I want to write something about how, that ain't got to be you. I'm living proof of it.
Yes.
Like, they can set it on your shoulders, but, my bad. They can set it on your shoulders, but it's your job to take it and make it something hopeful and good. And, so it's kind of, opening it up with me seeing, like, my real father struggle with his addiction and, the hurt from that kind of carrying on, being passed down, then me trying to make lightness of the dark. So metaphorically, Rainbows at Midnight is the title of it.
Okay. Makes sense.
Second verse is kind of me being that when I was struggling with my sobriety. You good?
Oh yeah, it was a little high noon burp. A little seltzer burp.
Yeah.
We good.
Then second verse is me kind of becoming that, and you know what I'm saying, in the mix of it, of being an alcoholic and, wishing I could grow but not understanding. And then, again, it's getting put down on my shoulders that, this is what is for you. And then the ending is kind of me overcoming it and deciding, like, I'm not going to be that person. You don't have to be that person. Like, yeah. And to be your own little rainbow at midnight, have some hope in the darkness and be a beacon for other people as well. And, you don't have to take what was passed down to you and necessarily keep it bad, like make the good out of it,
Yeah. And that's beautiful that you can say that with music.
Right.
Like,
isn't that insane?
That's what I love about it, especially like you guys as country artists to be specific. It's because y'all value originality, and the song structures y'all put together are so meticulous. They're like novels, basically.
Yeah, I have to say too, though, I'm inspired by like R&B, old R&B, like storytelling as well. Though
old R&B,
bro,
we get into some Babyface.
Come on now, don't get Mama hyped on it. And
come on now, I know you know about that, Mama. I know you know about that.
And like Lauryn Hill. Oh my God!
I just wish she was a better touring artist. I wish I wish she treated her bands better.
Of course, but just the voice and the storytelling, like they're uncomparable. I feel like, and I know I love it.
That
There's just
Marvin
something
Gaye
about it.
too. I mean,
don't even play.
Like, come on now, come on now. What?
And then like Lionel Richie. And how about Lionel Richie when he started covering Kenny Rogers. He started covering Kenny Rogers.
Yeah, and he brought that to a completely different like genre.
What? That's so dope.
He made black people appreciate that.
I mean,
yes.
It honestly so dope. That was like so cool. We actually been listening to You Know Something to Me and I had Dolly and Kenny, Islands in the Stream, and that no.
So what's your favorite genre outside of country music?
I like blues.
Blues?
Blues. Mm-hmm. Blues, like I love Tedeschi Trucks Band. That's probably one of my, and the Tedeschi Brothers. If you haven't heard of them.
You're putting me onto a lot of music for real.
No, I can send you a playlist. So it's like 7.5 hours long.
Oh, yeah?
Of the most probably diverse playlist you ever get in your life.
Oh, yeah?
Ask any of them on the couch right there, listen.
Yes. All right. Hey, I got a 4-hour drive back home. So, yeah, I need that ASAP.
I got you.
Yes. So, you're a whole melting pot of music. That's so
absolutely
dope.
well,
it's because I feel like stories are stories. Authentic storytelling cuts through any medium, no matter what it is, whether it's acting, whether it's music.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's like
absolutely.
Beautiful.
And I feel like I grew up in like a super diverse household as well. Mm-hmm. Like my Mimi listens to bluegrass, but my papa listens to Motown.
Yeah.
And that kind of thing. And then my mom listens to R&B and country, which country she was really like Dixie Chicks and Rascal Flatts like in the beginning of our life. And then we really dug into like Toby Keith, rest in peace, Toby.
Yeah, rest in peace.
Sad
Yeah.
face. And Garth Brooks and just like, I love John Michael Montgomery as well. I was going somewhere with that and I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so Mama, my bad. Mama listened to that kind of stuff. And then, you know, I did visit my real dad on the weekends every now and then. They listen to kind of like rock and roll kind of vibe, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you was around all types of music.
All kinds of stuff.
All kinds of music.
All kinds.
Yes.
Yeah, so I just feel like I have an appreciation for, like Whitney Houston said, a good song is a good song.
Yeah, that's very true.
No matter who's singing it, what it sounds like, if a good song is a good song. Mm-hmm. So I think I feel that way about all genres, you know. I hear something and it's the craziest thing, but I listen to it, I'm like, that is so cool. Like I can appreciate the artistry within it. And yeah, so I feel like it makes my playlist crazy. I got you.
All right, cool.
Down.
Bless me with the playlist.
I got
Bless me
you.
with the playlist.
I'll do it.
So then, all right, I got another question for you. It's because I know people are going to be very interested. So how does it feel going through this moment of sobriety? How does it feel really not only rising from that and staying sober? It's because I know a lot of people struggle with that and they want to go back in. And even before we started, I was like, can I drink around you? It's because I don't want to be the person that sits there and like put you in a predicament where you don't want to be around. How does it feel standing on it and embracing it? Yeah,
for me, I feel like I really took the time to be like, this is a self-evaluation. This is who I'm surrounding myself with and who I'm feeding my thoughts. Like, who is feeding my thoughts? I kind of just refused to be around people who weren't okay with it.
Yeah.
Me not drinking, you know, you know, because there was times where I had like my friends be like, oh, you know, come on, just take a drink. Like, what, you know, taking it like a joke. And I'm like, no, like, this is my life.
It's
like,
serious,
I literally was really bad off. I was putting myself in serious situations and like I just on a bad track. And so for me, and it is different for everybody, I'll say that, but for me, I just felt like it's been amazing, like journey of self-growth and recognition and realization even of like the people around me and who should be around me and who should not. And like, it's really taught me how to protect my energy more. And
yeah, that's the biggest thing. Come on now, 2024, we got to protect that energy.
Listen,
don't be around people who are draining you down. There's no need to even do it.
No, it's insane. Actually, I think back and I'm like, I can't believe it actually that I hung out with some people that like now I would not even think twice about being like, oh no, like you can't talk to me like that. Like that's, I don't want to talk like that. I don't want to feed on negativity, like that kind of thing. Cause it's just, I don't know, you know, these days like, everybody else just feed into so much negativity. Like why do we do that? You know what I'm saying? Like,
especially with social media and everything.
Sickening.
Negativity is all around the corner and some people just enjoy it. They enjoy
so
being
much.
negative. I don't get that. I love being positive.
Right. And it's all a mindset thing. Like people are entitled to their opinions and their thoughts, and I'm entitled to mine and whatever. But yeah, so on the sobriety topic though, like, yeah, it's refreshing. It really is. I feel like it's eye-opening. I feel like it's made me look at other people almost more sympathetically as well, because now I remember when I was bad off, like I was going through it and no one was realizing it. So now it's like when I do see people drink or whatever, I'm like, they could be going through something I have no idea about, and it's just not my place to judge anyone. You know, I don't know what's going on in their head. Like, yeah. I think about how I grew up and I've had all these crazy fucked up situations and like I wouldn't want to talk about it, you know, so let people hurt and heal in their own way kind of thing. And so for me it was easy, and it still feels easy to not be tempted. And you almost get to a point where you see people drinking and you're like, like not like you right now, but like when people are drunk, like if you get out on Broadway and you see everybody like stumbling around, you're like,
oh yeah, that's just sloppy. If they're too drunk, that's so sloppy.
And it makes me like be like, God, I'm so glad I don't drink anymore.
Yeah, you on point. You ain't out here looking all messy and everything.
No, and then you find ways to like, I enjoy still going out and stuff. You know, like I like to go dancing.
Okay.
I love to like, honestly, I like to watch my friends drink, and they always have something going on, and I can just sit there and laugh because I ain't in it because I'm sober. And they can't say, well, Mariah did this, and that, because Mariah did not, you know? Okay. Mariah might have witnessed it, but Mariah was sober, so, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's cool. Yeah, finding my own little groove to get into, and then, like I said, it's like, you almost like reform your schedule and everything too. Like me now, like, I can feel when my energy is not right and when I don't need to go out. Like I feel like I'm having a bad day and it's just not like appropriate, you know, like I might be having a weird thought, and God forbid I be out somewhere and I'm gonna grab the high noon right there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah.
Throw down with boys, get some beer. Yeah, no. Yeah, so it's like I learned myself better. So now I know, like, maybe I don't need to go out tonight. I'm moody as hell. Like, or I'll just be the lump on the log. What is it? The bump on the log of the night, like being miserable, you know? So I'm like, you know, I just created boundaries and that kind of thing. And it's refreshing. It feels nice.
And that's what you need, especially to produce at the high level that you're doing right now. That focus and everything. Yeah. So what is next? What does the future look like for you?
So releasing my single and working on a project.
Okay.
Yes, I have some really cool announcements coming up about that. I'm partnering up. Can't speak on it too much now. I got to keep it a surprise. You know what I'm saying? But it is amazing. I've just made a really great connection with multiple people, and you know, I'm establishing a team to get myself on a good plan, foolproof, and I just want to do everything the right way and make sure the music is good, make sure the backing is good, and I got a good solid foundation, which I feel like I have now. So yeah, I'm gonna be releasing music, doing some shows. We're gonna start booking some stuff here soon. I'll announce it.
Okay, words. All right. Can you at least say like track list, number you're shooting for, name? If you can say a name, what do you think the album would be, or is that all undisclosed?
It's all undisclosed. Okay, I got a couple ideas. It'll definitely be storytelling vibes, of course, country, but with that little soulful kick in it. Yeah. And I've actually been working with like some rap and R&B producers to kind of put a little different tone within it and have a recognizable touch to it that's just different. You know?
You got to put a little bit of seasoning on there. That's all. There's a little bit of Lawry's, a little bit of Old Bay. You know what I'm saying? You got to spice it up. Yes. Come on now.
That's such a Baltimore thing to say.
Baltimore,
That is so Baltimore. Yes. Yeah. Damn, I miss some crabs. There's some blue crabs.
Especially crab cakes?
No, specifically from G&M's. Specifically.
I haven't been to G&M's. I need to go there.
Listen, they sell them. You can order them things to your house, brother.
And they're like that? Even coming all the way?
They're like that.
All right, cool.
They're like that.
Okay, I'm going to have to check that out then. I'm going to have to see what's out there.
Yeah, you gotta go.
Giving out free game.
Yes. What's that other little place? Listen, is that the one that looks like a McDonald's almost? Listen, it looks like an old McDonald's, and they done bought it, and they stuck a banging ass Italian restaurant in there, Italianos. And listen, this is kind of funny. So I was like vegan for a second. I just wanted to try it. I wanted to try it.
How did you like being vegan? I could never. I said
that until I tried it. And honestly, you feel so like energized and like not pulled down. But I love steak and seafood and chicken and meat. I like meat. I like ham. I like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it was amazing. I was pescatarian before I was vegetarian to kind of ease myself into it for like 6 months. Then I was vegan for a whole like month.
Yeah, I was about to say nah.
Yeah, it lasts. It's really hard, actually, super hard.
I was say you better than me. I was vegan for a whole 3 days.
I'm dead.
Then I got depressed and everything, and then I don't know if it was seasonal depression, because it was December. Then I had a Wendy's 4 for $4. I never felt so much better in my life.
Oh my gosh!
I ain't gonna lie.
So what I did, I went to Italiano's and I got a freaking like 15-ounce steak and a crab cake smacked on top of it. And that was my cheat. That was my cheat. That's the day I broke the veganism.
You can't go
wrong. Which is
with
awful.
That.
And I didn't. My stomach was hurt after that, I guess. It was delicious.
Delicious.
Listen, I do not take it back. I don't regret it, and I've never tried it again ever since. But commend people who do it. Great job.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah, no, I'm not built.
I really tried like the no cheese thing.
I'm good on cheese now. I don't like cheese. Cheese be bloating me up too much, for real.
I feel
cheese
you,
is a little too heavy.
But also I don't feel you because I love cheese. Like, bro, cookout cheese fries. Don't even get me started.
That little fake nacho cheese.
I don't care. It's
I love that fake nacho cheese.
Okay, I was about to say. I thought you were about to get me.
I love it. I can't.
Listen.
Wait. What's your cookout order? When you go to cookout, what's your cookout order?
Okay. So sometimes I switch it up, but really, I get like a barbecue little sandwich, no coleslaw, hot sauce, and then I get white cheddar bites, cheese fries. And I get me a little side order, some nuggets, and a huge cheer wine.
Okay, word.
I really only drink like Dr. Pepper Zero most of the time, but I cheat when I go to cookout only.
Are you a diet, like you prefer the taste of diet soda?
No, I'm I'm losing weight. But Dr. Pepper Zero, respectfully, is the best tasting diet one ever. Like, even I got my little sugar-free Red Bull.
I love sugar-free Red Bull, but I like things without the sugar. I like diet sodas over anything. Because I'll be like putting water in my sodas and stuff. I have that. I like it when it tastes a little watered down. You feel me? Well, you don't feel me, but yeah, that's what I respect it.
I respect it. You know, do your thing. My mom likes half sweet, half unsweet tea. I think that's disgusting.
No, that's the best way to do it. Is because sometimes when you get sweet tea, it be way too sweet. It just tastes like diabetes. It's like, let me get diabetes.
I want my sweet tea to taste like diabetes.
Oh no! Oh
yes. No. What do you mean? Well, I also live in South Carolina, so like.
Yeah, y'all sweet tea.
Oh my gosh!
Oh,
don't even. And the weirdest thing, Dunkin' Donuts, only in South Carolina though. Everywhere else I've tried to get sweet tea from a Dunkin' Donuts, not the same. But in South Carolina, Dunkin' Donuts sweet tea does not fuck around. It is so good. That? It is so good.
Oh, okay, all right, word.
Yes.
I'll be on the lookout. I'm gonna check out.
Well, you won't like it. It's too sweet.
I'll try it. You gotta try everything once just to make sure you don't like things. You know what I'm saying? It's because your taste buds change every 7 years.
Listen. I love it. But yeah, that's my toxic trait. I love sugary drinks. Like, I really don't eat a bunch of sweet stuff, but that was like I loved coconut berry Red Bull, not sugar free. That was my thing.
Ew, the coconut berry one?
The white can.
Yeah.
And don't make that face. It's so good. It's so good. Try it. Don't knock it till you try it.
Oh yeah, I tried it and I'm knocking it. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Oh, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, I was obsessed with that and whatever. But yeah, I've been actually lost like a bunch of weight.
Congrats.
I've been going in the gym, you know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
get that flex. Let me see the muscle.
It's still a little, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like this way, it looks really good right now. You know
okay. You got a little bit of muscle. You got the guns.
Just a little
Put the guns away.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nah, cookout order, I'm definitely going with the double cheddar burger. No mayonnaise, no onions. I think mayonnaise is very overrated. I do not like mayonnaise. It's gross.
I could use just the touch of it. I'm not like one I know people who like over mayo, you know what I'm saying?
That's gross. No.
Not over here. Not in this house. Not in this household.
We do the cheese fries. We do the cheese fries with the fake old nacho cheese on top.
Yep. Maybe some fake bacon bits, you know what I'm saying?
The ranch chicken wrap.
Yes.
Along with
I can do that.
Oreo strawberry cheesecake milkshake.
I like the chocolate peanut butter banana joint. You gotta get them through all that, you know.
Yeah, because they can hook it up. And it's like ice cream. You know, it ain't a milkshake. You gotta eat it with a spoon.
Listen, if you can suck that thing through a fucking straw, you need to get checked.
Whoa.
It is so. No, there's just no way. I can't do it. All due respect.
Oh yeah, I'm the exact same way. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get to the game real quick.
Okay.
So shout out to the people at Dice Games that hooked me up with Bad Opinions, where you get to learn bad opinions about people. So I had Mariah go through some cards and pick out some stuff. Let's see what we got.
Let's see.
Let me see what you got over here real quick. All right, cool. Number 1, a wedding tradition that you think needs to end.
Okay. I think that weddings should be reversed.
Okay. Ooh, kick this to me real quick.
Not like reversed as in like like girl proposes, all that. No, like the man needs to propose to me, that kind of thing.
I was gonna say, if a woman proposed to me, she get on her knee, I'm gonna kick her while she on the ground.
I'm dead.
Boom. Yeah, she gonna get hit. But I'm gonna kick her in the, I'm not gonna kick her to hurt her. I'm gonna kick her in the shoulder. Yeah, that way she fall back so she feels stupid. That's what I'm gonna do.
I'm dead. Yeah, no. I personally would never ever get on one knee for a man. That just makes me actually feel a little sick. But I love, mad respect for the girls who can do it. That's some big balls. But I think that a wedding should be like reception. You come in to the party, y'all do like your walking and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And then like cocktail hour, like we start dwindling down, get the older folks and kids out kind of situation. And then the after party is really like the ceremony. So it's more like intimate and like it's just like you and your partner, and maybe y'all are a little like whatever, your friends are buzzed, so it's a little more funny too and not as just like tight.
Yeah.
I think I'm like scared to like walk down the aisle. I think I'll pass out. I'm known for that.
Well, you're known for passing out?
Just a couple times.
What? Just off of nerves?
Something like that, yeah. Yeah. Like one time, the first time my stepdad ever raised his voice at me, I passed out, literally. And he didn't even yell. He just got like a tone with me that scared the shit out of me. And I swear, in a restaurant at family night, I was like, oh my God. I woke up, I was like, but they gave me my quesadilla for free, so then it was a joke for like the rest of my life.
So that's how you gotta get a free quesadilla. You gotta pass out.
Yeah, Dad was like, why'd you waste it on beef O'Brady? He's like, we should have went to Red Lobster and had you pass out. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I think like walking down the aisle, like all that really tight, like everybody's looking at you, and like, what if his family don't really like me anyways? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I would rather it be like our close people who like stuck it out through the crazy ceremony and stuff. Like,
I like that. That's very smart.
I think it'd be cooler.
I think personally, a wedding tradition that needs to end. Well, it's not a tradition. I just think people shouldn't get married if you haven't known the person more than like a year.
I think even, a little longer than that would be.
I think ideal is like 7 years of knowing somebody.
I was going to say, 5 to 7.
But if you get married in like 6 months, ugh. Big ick.
Yeah.
Big ick.
But I have to say, too, like, I have a friend who she married her husband after, like, 3 months of knowing him.
Yeah.
And they're still together, and they're the best couple I ever met in my life. So I'm also, like, I wonder, though, if I did, like, what if you met someone and you're like, shit, dude, like, I want to start my life right now kind of thing.
That's true. But there's so very few far in between. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
I feel like we hear those stories, and then people be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to marry this person in 3 months. And then they divorce 2 months later.
True that.
Yeah.
It could go one or two ways. You know
one or two ways.
Yeah. But it did work for them. Cool. I personally am definitely like, I don't know if I'll ever get married. It just seems like, I don't know. I'm a pretty free person. Like, and I honestly I like being alone at the end of the day.
That's the Capricorn in you.
I think
we
it
value
is.
Space.
Yes.
We value space. Yeah.
I really do. And so it's like, and if anything, I would have someone who is just understanding of that. But I don't know. Like,
I personally feel that. Yeah. I feel like marriage is kind of a social construct. It's really more for like.
I feel like I would get really married if like.
You can love somebody and not marry them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Like, why can't we just be.
Why can't we just be in love?
Lovers.
Yeah.
Lovers. Tell me again.
Tell me again.
Be lovers and friends.
Okay. All right, on to the next card. A piece of advice you wish you could give your younger self. Ooh, that's a good one.
I had a good answer for this and then I forgot it. Hold on. I would probably say like, don't go to hair school.
Really?
And keep doing music.
Oh, okay. So you felt like hair school held you back from doing music sooner? But then you're also only 23. Like, let's be honest.
But yeah, I do think I'm like, I don't know. I kind of wish I'm happy I did that. It was a great experience. And I met actually one of my best friends in the whole wide world was one of my bosses. And I love her so much. But yeah, it was almost like, or like, find the tools quicker to help you with music. Kind of, you know what I mean? Not necessarily don't do hair school, but like, don't focus so hard on it that you forgot the music. Because I feel like I wasted a couple years, like, focusing on something that I knew my heart wanted something else. Like,
yeah.
So do what your heart says.
Do it your heart quick. Yes, I like that. If I had to tell myself something, take your time. Take your time. It takes time. It depends on what you want to do. Because me, I'm 28.
Yeah.
So I'm a little bit older, but I started with music. A little bit more seasoned, you feel what I'm saying? A little bit older over here.
Yeah.
But I started with music, then I transitioned into acting. And now acting over this past 2 years has completely changed my life.
Freaking awesome.
But if I never started with music, I would have never got to where I'm at now.
Right.
So it's like sometimes you got to understand everybody has their own race. Your race happened during this time. You got to where you were is because it was meant for you.
Yeah.
And then the way that your life is going to go in a completely different way. You have people who look up to you that are like 15. They're like, oh my God, why am I not here yet? But it's like, yo, you could take time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
So yeah, all good things come with patience.
Always.
All right. Oh, this is a good one. This is the last one too. This is a real good one. Something people do at a restaurant that annoys you.
Mean to the waiter.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh no.
The waiter, the waitress, or whatever. That irritates me so bad. Like I will get up from the dinner table and just not have dinner with you.
I feel that. I respect that.
That is insane. And also, when people chew like so bad or loud and they're talking at the same time, even maybe not at the same table with me, but like at the table behind me, and you can, it's like right down your back. You know what I'm saying?
You get a little piece of a crab cake right there on your shoulder.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. So like, hate that. Mean to the waiter or waitress and chewing loud and talk. I mean, I understand some people got to chew how they got to chew. But like talking and chew and like loudly doing it too, like, and you're like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand. I feel like it's when they don't tip.
Oh my God.
If you running up, like I can see if you just had one drink.
Yeah, no.
But if you've been here for 2 hours, you ordering hella drinks.
Even one drink, you just took 5 minutes of your bartender or waitress's time. Like, tip that person.
You should tip them.
Yeah,
you should tip them. You should tip them. But I feel like people that don't tip, like, bruh, come on now. Come on now.
Can't deal with it. Don't want to be friends with you.
No.
Don't like it. Even I've gotten the worst service of my life before.
And I still tip.
Because I was a server at one point.
I want to say it's because you worked in the industry. You worked in the industry.
And let me tell you, I messed up so many times, y'all. And I lied. I would like forget a table's order, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my gosh. The kitchen, dude. Let me go talk to someone
you
right
would blame
now.
the kitchen?
But then I wouldn't really. I would go back there and be like, y'all, I messed up so bad. Please expedite this. Like, quick. You know what I'm saying? Put it on the front, you know? And they're like, the places I worked at, I feel like I'm very like, deeply connected. Like I have to have connections with people. I'm always nosy, like, oh, what's her life story? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, did you have your parents in your life growing up? Like craziest questions, but I did. And so at this specific restaurant, like the guys were so cool. They were like some island guys. It was like a hibachi place. And all the cooks, they were really funny actually. So they didn't care if they got yelled at. And they would let me, you know what I'm saying? Because this specific day, a girl called out and it was just a really bad day.
Right.
It was a big little restaurant too. Like it had the hibachi tables and they seat like 10, 15 people a piece. And they had like 12 of them. And they had a dining area. So I forgot about the dining area, and I was just, but anyways, and they still tipped me, though. I still got them their food, but if they hadn't tipped me, I would have been so sad, because I really was so busy, like, the girl called out, like, so many things had happened. I had an awful day that day. I was crying, walking to tables, trying to take orders after that, because I felt bad, like.
That's always the worst day.
So it makes me go back to that place whenever I have a server sometimes. I'm like.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tip you. It's
I feel that. And my issue was I would be too busy flirting with the other the servers.
I'm dead.
I always
You were the person I hated when I worked. Yeah. Get away from me, please.
Yeah, but I wasn't overbearing. That's what it was. I got game now. Come on now. What? But then I'll just be like, all you gotta do is just crack the smile with them. Just be like, oh my God, I'm sorry. Blame the kitchen. Blame them.
I love the kitchen
slam.
So much. Like, I love you. I'm sorry, kitchen guys. Like,
but yeah,
I had to save my tail. You know
exactly. What I'm trying to get this money.
I mean, it's for us. You know, it's for us. It's for the well-being of the business. So we gotta. One of us has to take the blame, and I'm not going to let it be me face to face. At least, you know, like I'll take accountability in the back. You know, I'll let them know I did it, but definitely not to the table.
All right, it's been so dope talking to you.
It's been so dope.
It's been so nice to finally meet you too.
I
because
know.
you're an amazing person. You're amazing,
too.
and I can't wait to see what you do in this music industry.
Thank you.
Because you have a lot of soul behind it. There's a lot of purpose behind what you do. Just even who you are as a person, how you carry yourself. So I can't wait to see what your music does and how it affects people and how you ascend in this business.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Is there anything you want to leave the people with?
Rainbows at Midnight drops April 5th.
April 5th.
It's up for pre-save right now. You can hit like my Instagram and stuff at the Mariah Faith on all socials. I'm gonna be posting it soon, the little pre-save link. So you gotta go save it, get on there. You know
all right, cool. We'll put a little bit of link in the bio too. That way you guys can check it out. But yes,
awesome.
It's been another episode of the Dumb Funny Pod. Thank you so much, Mariah. Thank you so much, family, for setting us up. My boy Elliot. Yes, sir. Yes, takes a village to make it happen, and we did it.
Yes.
So yeah, catch you guys later, and we're out.